Okay guys, we shall see what is the advantage of enabling load on startup on JSP program, not GPS program. Why I'm writing the mistake again and again. JSP program. Okay guys, what it makes? It makes the JSP container to perform a pre-instantiation and pre-initialization of a JSP program. What is the meaning of pre-instantiation? Before once your page gets created, okay, your object should be ready. What is the meaning of instantiation? Object creation now. So it makes the JSP container, or it gives the instruction to the JSP container, please do complete a instantiation, object creation and pre-initialization of any JSP program variables, either during server startup or either during deployment of your web application. Server start means, what is the meaning of server startup? If your application is already deployed in your server, okay, then your server startup, at the time only your JSP program object will be ready, or Servlet program object will be ready. Or if your server is already started but application is not deployed yet, now you will try to deploy. So once you deployed, at that time only create the object ready before request arrives to that appropriate web resource program. Next up, during deployment of your application, that means JSP Servlet container completes the page translation phase and JSP equivalent Servlet program either during server startup or during the deployment of your web applications. Now, to really feel the difference, request processing, page translations and object creations, what I'll do, I'll put the date. So as I did here, you can see here 9:39:52 start and time. Okay, start and time. So I'll keep both the logics. I'll change the logic here. So first of all, let me add the note point. So it makes a JSP container to perform pre-instantiation and pre-initialization of JSP program either during server startup or during deployment of your web application. During deployment of the web application. So that means JSP container completes JSP page translation, phase of JSP program and instantiation and initialization operation on JSP equivalent Servlet program either during server startup or deployment of your web application. So let's see example practically. So what I'll do, I'll create a copy of my existing application. First of all, let me stop the server. Okay, and this is my appendix object foundation Tomcat 10 web apps. I will do here 1.jsp. What 1.jsp has? Let me check. Yes, this also has the same code as it has already. Let me close all. Let me open one by one. So let me copy this program. Control C, Control V. Okay, let me change this to JSP app load on startup. Okay, load on startup. So you have to, what I'll do, I'll create deployment directory structures. Nothing great. Same program, just I'm trying to show date and time. So I do have abc.jsp right here. I'm trying to show the time, and I do have WEB-INF folder, WEB-INF directory, and under this I do have web.xml file right here, right? Same, nothing else. So open this one. I'm trying to open abc.jsp, right? Right here, right? What I will do, I will copy some tag. I will write some. Actually, that load on startup, I need to add something like initializations and everything. But till now, till today, I didn't taught you that initialization and everything. Okay, fine. So what I'll do minor changes. I'll remove this one. What I did, guys? What I did here? This is your Java program. Okay, fine. And here I'm writing some dummy logic. I'll go to the somewhere where I can find a dummy text. Do we have any dummy text here? Where can I find my dummy text? Anywhere in my logs. I'll go to logs. I was looking for large size files. Yes, I can have something like this big file. Okay. Control A, Control C. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll simply paste here. Pasted around 3,800 lines. Page up. I did nothing. मी काहीच नाही केलं फक्त. Just let's see. This is date 1 d.toString, and here let me add double quote plus. Okay. First line. If I just read first line, and here let me add the break. Okay. And I will use the same so that you will get the field. You will see page down. So here D1, and here is D1. Last line. Nothing added, nothing. Last line. Okay. Okay, guys. So what I'll do, I'll change to. I'll go back to my WEB-INF, web.xml. What I'll do now, I have to enable the load on startup. Where to enable load on startup? So go to solid tag. You need to add one more tag. So here you have to write load -on -startup. Load on startup, right now. And here you need to set the priority. You need to set the priority 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you set minus or 0, it will have least priority. If you set positive number, okay. First, even if you have second page, you can set the second priority, third priority, fourth priority. But first priority will be given to that first program. You will get a first object, then second object, then third object. Okay. And then close the load on startup. Load -on startup. So this is the way that you can enable a load on startup. So I'll add this point to your JSP program. So here what I'm doing, right? Done for understanding. So I enable load on startup. I set the priority as a positive value, but always keep the positive value near to 1 or 1. Okay, minus if you keep, it will not affect load on startup, it is a normal. Now just do observe, object is created or not. Now my application is already deployed. My application is already deployed. Now I will go to where, let me start a server now. Bin Tomcat 10. I'm starting. So somewhere you will find the initializing. Okay. Wait. Now I will remove. Wait. My server. I won't stop the server long. Wait. I'll give the difference first. You'll get the feel that really page compilation is done automatically, right? Because to create the object, I need .java file. I need .class file. Then object will be created. So I will go to work folder. Tomcat 10. So you'll get the feel actually. To make you comfort, I'm showing this practically. Second, means already object is created earlier. Look, created na. Did I get the request earlier? Just I started the server. I made it off again. I started the server just now and I closed it. Did I get the request? Request did you think me? What was happened then? What was happened? It went to page translation. It created the object. I'll put that practically where it is created. You can see the line onto your Tomcat server console. Object is created already. Okay, instantiation is already done. What we did earlier, आपण अगोदर काय पाहिलं होतं, just previous of this JSP page translation page. What I saw, whenever you give the request, at that time only, for the first request, the JSP page will undergo through page translation. When JSP equivalent Servlet .java and .class file, and the request will be processed by __ JSP service, and once the request is processed, response will be sent back to browser window, right? When this is the case when you did not enable load on startup. Now I have enabled load on startup. I am deleting once again. Okay, deleted. So keep this keep these folders parallelly. So I used to keep this parallelly to you. Parallelly. Otherwise delete these folders also. Not to worry. Otherwise delete these folders. Which folder? I'll go back. Work. I'm in the work. Catalina. Localhost. I'll delete this one. Deleted. Now let me start the server. Do I start? Where is my folder? Gela. Created automatically? Created or not? Or I created myself? Created na? Under this work folder, localhost, Catalina, localhost, org, Apache, JSP. What is the statement I told you earlier? Whether are these statements are proved practically? Proved or not? Huh? Now page translation is completed. Now what I'll do? I'll go on searching the object. So let's search for your two. What is the application name? Deployment of web application took how many? 1270 milliseconds. Why this much of time? Because earlier its JSP current solid program where exists. No, it has converted. Whereas old application took only same application. Na? It took only 482 milliseconds. Why? Because their JSP current solid program and .class file where already exist. And we have enabled the load on startup on to JSP app load on startup this application. So that's why it took how much? 1270. Right? And let me search for the object. It's 10 o'clock 3 minutes. We are about to end the class. Okay, fine. This is more than enough for you. But actually, I wish to show you that object also. I wish to show you that object. Otherwise, wait. Last time in Servlet, we took the object hash code. How did you get the hash code? Let me know. I'll change that. I'll close the server. I'll close. Just give me the 1 minute. I'll close the server. I will delete this JSP equivalent Servlet files. Okay. I will delete this. I'll go to the JSP program and I'll print this statement because this line will be executed whenever you give the request actually. So for that purpose, I need to override init method. I need to override init method, right? So public void init. I need to import solid config. Okay, this we shall see tomorrow. We need to add init method here, solid config, and there write system.out.println. Okay, get hash code. Hash code. That hash code will be printed automatically on your server console. On your server console here. Did you clear? Override the way we did in the solid program. Just what you do, public void init. What do you need to write? Solid config cg. Okay. There what you did? What you need to write there? System.out.println. This is dot get hash code. तुम्हाला hash code येईल parent class objectचा. म्हणजे जर if the object gets created, you will receive a hash code. If the object is not created automatically, will you receive hash code? Will you receive hash code or not? Understood? So that hash code, why I'm asking to write in the system.out.println, because it will print on the server console. It will print on server console. Understood? If you write out.println, whenever you give a request, that will print it on the browser window. If you give the request only. But I wish to see load on startup is already enabled, an object gets created. Clear? So however I have proved practically, but you can try the same thing by using page translation also. Sorry, object creation also. So where? Right here, write a method public void init solid config get hash code and complete your work.